The echoes of the universe bellowed through the void as JB, Oliver, Sarah, and Faglo stood their ground against collapse. A vast expanse of darkness framed the cosmic battlefield, punctuated by flickers of dying stars and drifting celestial fragments, a haunting reminder of worlds consumed. "What do we even know about this thing?" Sarah yelled, her voice a tremor amidst the gathering storm. Her iridescent hair whipped around her face, shimmering with latent energy. She looked more fierce than ever, her psychic powers flaring against the malevolence they faced. "We know it feeds," Faglo replied, towering beside her, his eyes glowing like distant suns. "It drains not just worlds, but souls. Our souls might be next." His voice was deep and resonant, each word a thunderclap reverberating through the tapestry of space. Oliver, drifting beside them, a spectral silhouette shimmering in and out of focus, nodded grimly. "We must end it before it becomes unstoppable. We fought many battles, but this creature, it is on an entirely different level." His words wove an unsettling tapestry of dread, for they all sensed the monstrous being lurking in the edges of their reality, its presence a dark maw ready to devour them whole. The ground beneath their feet ignited with crimson energy as collapse erupted from the abyss, a formless entity of swirling shadows and piercing lights. It oozed malice and transcended comprehension, a deity of decay shaped like night itself, yet concealed among translucent tendrils that writhed with malevolence. It opened what appeared to be a vast eye, unblinking and malevolent, swallowing all light and hope. With a surge of power, JB clenched his fists, letting his psychic abilities ignite like a starburst in his chest. He could feel the ether swirling, a tapestry of possibilities waiting to be unleashed. "We're not letting you take another world." His voice was a thunderous rebuke echoing through the void. With a flick of his wrist, he conjured forth a stream of shimmering golden light that coiled around Collapse, binding its tendrils and drawing from its darkness. But Collapse merely chuckled, a sound deep and hollow reverberating through space-time. "You think you can imprison the essence of the cosmos? I am ever present, a feast beyond your comprehension." Its voice twisted around them, morphing from a whisper to a roar, an amalgamation of dreams and nightmares, a cacophony that threatened to drown them. Suddenly, from the corners of the battlefield, a blinding light emanated from the depths of a nearby nebula. An otherworldly glow illuminated JB's face as he stumbled forward, drawn like a moth to the flame. He could feel it, the pulse of the ether answering to him, calling him. He didn't know what it was, but he needed it, JB. Oliver cried, mirroring the turmoil within JB's own heart. Stay focused and back. Yet the cosmic sword seemed sentient and alive, its radiant blade whispering promises of ultimate power, thriving in JB's grasp. He felt his psychic abilities merge with the ethereal light cascading from the sword. It was not merely a weapon, it was an extension of his very being, breathing and alive, echoing with the voices of the ancients. As he reached for it, a surge of energy coursed through him. Uncertainty and clarity intertwined. He grasped the hilt, and with that familiar rush, it spoke directly to him, a voice woven from cosmic threads. "I am Aetheris, the sword of infinity. Forged in the heart of collapsing stars, together we will vanquish darkness. JB, listen to it. We need you." Sarah implored, fighting back against the encroaching malevolence of collapse. Her cosmic aura swirled like a tempest, blending beautifully with the light of JB's haunting sword. With newfound vigor, JB nodded to Sarah, determination flickering in his eyes. "We will end this together." The connection between them felt as if it transcended time, a relentless bond tested through the cosmos. Faglo let out a mighty roar, rallying dragons from his etheric realm. Eclipsed dragons, shimmering with spectral light, soared into the fray, the embodiment of cosmic fury. They dove towards Collapse, striking out with incandescent tail flares and claws born of starlight. As the battle raged, Collapse unleashed its primordial wrath. Tendrils of shadows lunged, seeking to bind and crush them. JB's grip on Aetheris tightened, the sword humming with intensity. "Let's show this creature the meaning of despair," he shouted, channeling his powers through the blade. The sword flared with energy, and with one mighty swing, JB carved through the tendrils. The darkness writhed and recoiled as a cascade of cosmic light illuminated their surroundings, illuminating the fears that had haunted him. Collapse roared, an echo of 1,000 lost souls and fleeting shadows. "You cannot comprehend the vastness I possess, little mortals. You are but flickers against my tempest. Its voice broke like thunder, rattling the very fabric of space.